What is up, YouTube? Today we're talking about some college essentials that you will need when you're becoming a college student. Now, obviously, as a finance channel, you may be like, why am I posting a video about things that are needed for college? All of these items are things that you don't have to buy multiple times. These are things that are investments. These are things that could retain their value, but also you buy once and you keep them for a long time throughout your whole college career and a couple years into your professional development. So if you're a freshman, all of these products will last you for a very long time, 5, even 10 years, if you use them properly and you use them how you intend. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. But before we get into today's video, please leave a like on the video, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. It would mean the world to me. Alrighty, let's right into today's video. So one of the first things that if I were to go back in time and restart my college career, the one thing that I wish I would have had way earlier when I was a freshman was an iPad. Now, you may be sitting there like, why an iPad? iPads are so easy, they're so simple, but do they have all that use? Well, frankly, yes, they have an amazing use. They're pretty much a portable computer. They're super portable. You can get them for like $800. And I used to have a Chromebook when I was in high school, and this outperforms the Chromebook about 15-fold. Now, you are limited on computer processing, but it integrates perfectly with Google Docs. And frankly, Google Docs is what almost every college uses when they're using a product for sharing capabilities. They use Google Docs. Now, if you like Microsoft, if you like all that stuff, they do have Microsoft apps. They do cost a little bit of money, but they also integrate perfectly with this. And an iPad is all you need when it comes to going to class and being able to take notes. And the reason why that's such a good thing is an Apple Pencil. And that's the second essential I want to talk about. Having an Apple Pencil allows you to take notes and you never run out of paper. So you don't have to worry about keep on buying and buying notebooks. You just buy it once and it'll last you forever. It seriously will. I've thrown my Apple Pencil across the room and nothing happened. It still works great. You put it on top of your iPad and it will charge immediately. Or if you get the Apple Pencil first generation, you just plug it into the port and it charges. Now, that's why an iPad and a Apple Pencil integrate so well together, because one, they allow you to take handwritten notes in class, but they also allow for you to have a super portable component in which if you're doing classwork, you just close your iPad case, always buy a case, keep your things protected so they last forever for you. Because honestly, Apple products don't really age out anymore. But after the Congress, or after the lawsuit where they were putting software updates to where the products only last 2 years, after they got rid of that, the Apple products last forever. If you take good care of them, you put them in a protective case, they will stay intact. And the case that I really enjoy using for my iPad, and I think if I would have had this day one in college, it would have made my life a million times easier. And that's the Apple portable keyboard case. I'll have it linked in the description. I'll have everything linked out in the description. But it's a really neat case because it just allows for you to have a keyboard so you can take, if your handwriting's terrible, you can have drawings and stuff drawn by the Apple Pencil, but allows for you to type, and it's a great keyboard. It has very tactile keys, and it just lasts forever. And it also keeps your iPad safe, and it allows you to work with your Apple Pencil and all that stuff. And it's a very stable platform. It's very solidly built. It allows for you to plug in right here and charge the case. And it stores some extra battery for you, so your iPad will last you for a really long time during the day. So you can charge this up at night while you're getting some rest or while you're studying, and you will get a lot of use out of this. Now, altogether with the case, the iPad, and the Apple Pencil, you'll be right around $1,000. But that $1,000 investment, yes, it's steep. You won't have to buy again until about 6 years later, when it comes to the point if your iPad is completely falling apart. And even if you take really good care of it and make sure that you keep the battery health there and you keep battery saver on, you can make this last a decade easily. And so buying this your first year of college will not only make textbooks cheaper because you can buy everything online and you can read it right here on your iPad, it will also make your portable life so much easier because it allows you to get more information down. It allows for you to just be portable, which is massive in college. You need to be able to be portable. And so that's why I really recommend, if I could go back in time, go back to freshman year, I would have bought this setup so much earlier. And especially now that we're transitioning to in-person classes post you know what, having an iPad is so much easier than lugging around a big bulky laptop like a Chromebook or whatnot. So this is a great setup, and it has a really fast processing speed, and for $1,000 you can't really beat it. And frankly, you can get a screen protector on the iPad that makes it feel like you're writing on paper. So if you like that tactile feel, you'd never have to buy paper ever again. You buy that $20 screen protector, you feel like you're writing on paper, and it works great. So everything integrates. It works great with Google Docs. It has great protection in general. And with the Apple Care, you can throw this down the stair and you'll get a free replacement. And so this is just a great experience, and I wish I would have gotten this when I was a freshman, because frankly it would have saved me a bunch of time, a lot of hassle. And they offered digital formats for all my textbooks, which were about $50 cheaper a pop. And each semester I'm having to buy about anywhere between 8 to 12 textbooks. And saving $50 on each textbook, that would save me sometimes up to $500 a semester, which is massive. So in 2 semesters, this iPad would pay for itself in savings just from textbook prices. And also, that's not even talking about how you can get a lot of textbooks for free and access it on the internet through here and download it as a PDF, and you will have it for free. So this will easily pay back for itself in 1 to even 2 semesters. And then for the rest of your college and for the rest of your life, this is a super solid investment. So I really think that this is one of the best things you can buy. And honestly, I know this isn't really supposed to be a review, but this is one of the massive essentials that I see that I use every day, especially going into college. So another thing that is great to buy is a 5-star notebook. And what I mean by 5-star, it doesn't mean the reviews on Amazon. That is the brand name of the notebook. It has great paper quality. It will last you forever. And you can buy one of the 5 subjects notebooks. So you can buy one of those a semester and keep everything compiled if you like taking handwritten notes. So you can save a lot of money by doing that. And frankly, with most of my classes, I only used probably 10 pages of paper. I only used the notebooks when I was studying for an exam. So that one 5 subject notebook that I bought back when in freshman year has lasted me for about 4 years, because I just don't really use it that much. I'm usually writing on my iPad, I'm typing stuff out, so I don't really use it, but it's a great way for when I need to study to write it all out, because psychologically there's studies that show that writing something out on paper or even on an iPad, just the having to use your muscles to write something down, it pretty much has the same effect of typing something 5 times. So you get 5 times the work and 5 times amount of information storage just by writing something. So getting a high quality notebook to where you can enjoy, it will last forever, and it can really take a beating. It's something that is really worth it. Now, obviously, this is a great investment because it helps for you to be more efficient in studying. It helps you be more efficient in everything college-wise. And that's why I really think the iPad and a good quality notebook is so worth it, because they will save you time and they'll make you more effective, and which will allow for you to focus more outside of class and making money. Now, another huge thing is in college, you're portable. You have to get up and go. You have to go to class. You have to go here, go there, go everywhere. And on the go, you need to be able to charge up your devices, and frankly, not all classrooms have outlets, which sucks, but at the same time, it's okay, because if you get a really good quality portable charger, I like using Anker products. They're great. They last forever. Yes, this power bank takes usually about anywhere between 12 to 24 hours to charge, but I can charge my phone like 18 times and then still have about half a battery on here. So when I'm using my iPad a lot, I use this. I make sure that it gets everything charged up, so while I'm in class I don't have to worry about the battery. And this will easily last me, just one charge will last me about 2 weeks for both my phone and the iPad. So getting a good quality portable charger that won't just wear and tear that easily, this is a great product to use, and I heavily recommend it because it does last forever and it's just a great quality. I've been using this for about 6 years now and it's still up to par, and they're now producing, I can show you here, it's the really old Anker, and I'm not going to buy a new one because this lasts forever, but they're making new ones. When I got this, it was about $120, but now they have the same model with the same storage and with fast charging for $57 on Amazon. So frankly, I would go buy a bunch of those. And being able to have a good portable charger that you know you can rely on, and you know you can just throw into your backpack and go, is super, super important. So that's what I recommend. Also, another huge thing is if you're living in the dorm, you're not going to have that many outlets, especially if you're sharing with a roommate. You need to get a power bank like this just so you can plug in all of your devices and keep everything nice and charged, because being portable requires a lot of electricity. So being able to charge your portable charger, charge your iPad, charge your computer, charge your headphones all at the same time is super crucial. So being able to have a power strip or a power bank is just a super important thing. Also, most power strips and surge protectors come with insurance for up to like $25,000. So if there is a surge and it doesn't protect it, they will refund you and get you all new product because the surge protector doesn't work. So go on Amazon and go look up different power strips and surge protectors, because usually they have different insurance policies. And frankly, they're great ways of keeping yourself assured that your electronics won't get hurt, and knowing that if something does happen, there is a power surge, you can get your product replaced and you won't have to pay anything out of your pocket. So that's why sometimes power strips are a great fallback, and they're great at just keeping multiple devices plugged into one outlet so you can be more efficient in what you're using. Now, obviously, as you can see, the theme of this video is efficiency and being able to keep yourself intact, put together, and going forward so you can learn better. So when you're out in the professional world, you can become a more efficient worker, but also it will give you more time, more free time to where you can pursue side hustles, where you can look at the stock market, invest, where having time in college is a very necessary thing. So being more efficient in your studies and getting the stuff in your noggin really quickly is super beneficial, because it allows for you to have extra ways of bringing in money so you can escape college debt. Now, with that being said, another massive thing that I really enjoyed using, and this is all I had my freshman year, was a MacBook Pro to be exact. And this thing I love. It's what I edit videos with. It's what I use to edit this video, and I really do like it. It's really expensive. It's about $2,000 for this, but it does everything I need. This MacBook is about 4 years old now, and it's still kicking. It's still doing great, and frankly, I don't think I'm gonna need to replace it for another 4 or 5 years. So this is a great product. It integrates great with my iPad. So anything I do on my iPad, I keep this at home as a PC, and I just leave it on my desk. I keep it constantly charged. I keep it going, and this is my workhorse. So I'm having to open like 80 different tabs and having to do a bunch of computing, a bunch of Excel work, a bunch of data processing. This is what I use to process and keep everything nice and clean. And obviously you can see I have a UAG case on it. There you go, UAG case. This is a great case. I've dropped it downstairs and it kept it completely safe. It kept the processor all intact, and it's just a great way. It keeps everything safe. And personally, if you're investing a lot of money, like $1,000 on iPad, $2,000 on MacBook Pro, it's super important to keep everything nice and protected, because you need to keep your investment safe. And this iPad, or the iPad and the MacBook together, have earned their value back about tenfold in just 4 semesters, because this MacBook, once again, it allows for me to use Excel, and I'm not having to pay for the data composition subscriptions that some professors require, and I can write it myself. And so it can save you a bunch of money having a fast computer that allows for you just to be an absolute workhorse when it comes to studying. And it allows for you to stay in tune and have Apple Music and all that stuff. Because frankly, there's a lot of student subscription services that will save you a bunch of money. Obviously save you a bunch of money, and Apple is great at working with certain colleges. So if you go to a private university, there's usually an Apple Care program that they work with the university. So you can get a lot of really good insurance policies out on your iPads for free. It's part of your tuition. So go reach out, see if that's a thing, and go ask your librarian for information on that, and it doesn't hurt to ask. Now, obviously, I brought up Apple Music, and Apple Music is about $4 a month. I think they're raising the rates a little bit for students, and it's a great price, honestly, for what you get, but you obviously need something to listen to, and I really like Beats. I really enjoy these Beats Studios 3. They're noise canceling. They have a great, sound presence, and I'm a music fan. I love music. I love listening to a bunch of different genres, and just being able to be in tune with the music really helps me with my studying. When I put on the beats and I'm just head down listening to music and studying or editing or whatever I'm doing, I just feel more in tune. I'm not as distracted because the noise cancellation is so good. Now, a lot of my other friends, they use Bose noise canceling headphones and they love them. I'm going to have the Beats and the Bose headphones that my friends love using down in the description. And the people that recommend those are real audiophiles. So if you like being in tune with music and love being just encapsulated and not having to be distracted and just being one with your studies and one with your music, having something that's noise canceling over the ear, and being over the ear, it's more comfortable, so it allows for you to have longer study sessions. Now, if you're on the go, just walking to and from class, obviously AirPods or something on the similar that's wireless and allows for you to just go is really, really good. It allows for you to, one, save time, not having to fumble around with wires. It allows for you just to be on the go and just in a good mood because you're listening to music that you love, and it helps get you centered in the mind, which is super powerful and is a great thing to have at college. Now, another great thing that I think every college student should have, and I love using it, and frankly, using this watch has, one, saved me a bunch of time on having to fiddle around, knowing what time it is without having to pull my phone out, and save me a bunch of time from not being distracted. And this is a Citizen watch, and these watches are like $200 at most. I paid $150 for this, and the same watch now is, I think, $175. Reach out, see if they have student discounts. If they do, just reach out. These are all over Amazon. They're very, very affordable, and they're high quality. It's real leather, it has a great clock face, and it's powered by light. There's others that are mechanical watches, so just by shaking it and that movement charges up the watch. And this is just a great watch because when you're walking to and from class, you never have to be on your phone. You can just be in tune with the music and just walking and enjoying life and just giving yourself a break. And so being able to pull yourself away from technology and just look at a watch to know what time it is can really save you time from being distracted, and it will help your studies be really effective. Also, watches are a great way for investment pieces. This watch I got about 5 years ago, and I could sell this watch in used condition for the same exact price I paid for it when I bought it. And that's why watches are great, because they usually hold their value, if not increase in price. So if you go get a watch, get a Citizen watch, or get something that will hold its value. So when you're done with college, or maybe you want to buy a Rolex or something to celebrate graduation or whatnot, you can sell this and get your money back, and then wear that other watch for the daily. Now, I know a bunch of people that really love Apple Watches. I'm not a fan of them because obviously you can get distracted in class, and to be effective in class and not have to study, you need to be honed in, focused at the professor, and soaking in all the information they're throwing at you, just so when you get home, it's easier for you to study. You're not spending less time studying, and that way you can spend more time earning money, bringing money in, investing, and whatnot. So being efficient in college is super important. Now, another great thing that you should get is a quality backpack. This backpack right here was about $40. It's a Swiss Gear backpack. I'll have a link down in the description. And this backpack, I used a Swiss Gear backpack from elementary school all the way to senior year of high school. So they last forever. They're great quality. Yes, you're putting up $75. They'll last you forever. The only reason why I got a new backpack for college was because I got a bigger laptop, and my old Swiss Gear bag wouldn't fit the laptop. And it's just a great way to, one, they have protective things, so if you don't have a case for your iPad, you can use it to just throw it in there and it'll keep everything protected. They're very durable. You can put a lot of weight into them and they will not snap. So I recommend using a really good quality backpack, and there's something that you can just buy once and you'll have it for many, many years, 5-10 years. And Swiss Gears are very used in the corporate world, so if you walk into a meeting with a Swiss Gear backpack, you're not going to look out of place. Many people just know that, oh, you're just bringing a bunch of stuff with you because you're prepared. So Swiss Gear is obviously a very good brand that a lot of people use. Now, once you get to the corporate world, you may want to invest in all leather bags so you have a more professional look, but Swiss Gear is a very common corporate level backpack, and it just lasts forever. So Swiss Gear, it has completely my heart and soul, and I love it. So go out there when you're buying stuff for college. These are the college essentials that I think are really, really important. So when you're going out and buying stuff in college, make sure it's, one, it can last, two, that it's durable, three, it will last, and four, you can get your money out of it. So if it's saving money on textbooks, if it's saving money via your time, because time is super important in college. Being able to save time and study more effectively is super important. So making sure that all the stuff that you're buying will keep you in the game, keep you not from burning out, and keep you enjoying college. That is what's super important. So with that being said, I'll have everything linked down in the description, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a like on the video, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, and with that being said, it is the Money Sausage signing out. See ya!